still me. I just bought these crazy glasses and I love them. Well, anyway, I'm back from the US. I stayed there for about a week and it was just awesome and I had so much fun. It was a work related trip, but also went to parties and I met awesome people and I bought books and I'm gonna show you guys all the books I bought. I went in a total to 3 Barnes& Noble and I tried to get to half price books, but it was really far off from the places I was kind of having time enough to go, so I didn't go there, but maybe next time. But the Barnes& Noble stores I went to had amazing bargain price books, and I was so jealous of you guys that live in the US because you guys have books like for $5, and I'm like, what? It's so cheap. And I shouldn't have bought so many books. I bought like 8 books, but I did, and it was crazy to get them all packed up, and I was carrying them all in the airport to go back. Important thing is I brought them home and they're here and they're in my bookshelf and I love them. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so first one is Angelology by Danielle Trussoni. Yeah, and I thought this sounded really cool. It was on my to be read list for a while, and it was a hardcover and it was super cheap, so I got this one. And I really love the cover for this. When you open it up, you can see the whole angel. Yeah, I love that. And it has rough pages, really cool. Another one I got and I was super happy to find because it was super cheap and it's usually like $30, is The Greatest Show on Earth by Richard Dawkins, and it's an evolution book. And this book is just amazing because it has illustrated pages of really cool stuff, and I'm really into evolution, and this will go to my non-fiction bookshelf. I also got The Host by Stephanie Meyer because a lot of good booktubers out there have said that they really love this book, and even though they are not very big fans of Twilight series, and that this one is really good. And this hardcover is really awesome and big and pretty, and it was super cheap, so I got this one too. And there's going to be a movie, right? And I hope I can read this before. It is really big, but a friend of mine read it and she said it was a quick one, so let's hope for that. But this next one I found is a Fables book, Aesop's Fables. And when I was a kid, I used to read these La Fontaine fables, and some of them are here. Apparently, a bunch of other people rewrote these Aesop's fable, which supposedly was a Greek slave that used to tell stories. And this has very good illustrations, very dramatic and very good. It's gonna go to my fairy tales collection because I think it goes well with this because it has a lot of animals, stories, and yeah. This book I got is 1/5 Avenue by Candace Bushnell. This is the lady that wrote Sex and the City, and I didn't read that. I read The Carrie Diaries and I really liked it. And this one sounds good. It's about these women in New York, and that's mostly what I know about it. What's crazier for this one, guys? This is The Arabian Nights. It's one of those Barnes& Noble classic leather-bound editions, and I saw beautiful collections there, and I just couldn't bring them all because some of them I already owned, and they're really happy, and I couldn't bring them all. But this was like the most expensive book I bought from this pile. It's $20, but it was completely worth it because it's like beautiful, and this has like illustrations all over it. And I really enjoyed an Arabian Nights movie I watched a while back, and I wanted to read the book, and this edition is just so fantastic that it's perfect. So yeah. Next one is The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. Yeah, and this sounds great. It's kind of a vampire book, but not really. Maybe, it is really a vampire book. I don't know. It's about this woman that is studying Vlad the Impaler. So you say it. She's studying him, and there's a mystery and apparently supernatural things too going on. I don't know. Just sounded really cool. And there's a cool map. And I did hear some good things about it, so I can't wait to start this one. It's really big. I don't know when I'm gonna pick this up, but eventually. And the last one is Emmanuel's Veins by Ted Decker, and this was on my wish list for a really long time, but I was kind of debating to myself if I really should read it, if I would read it, because I read some people saying that Ted Decker is kind of a Christian author, and I didn't know if the book was going to go, I don't know, to a religious way. Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna go like that. But I heard some people saying that people are kind of labeling him a Christian author, even though that's completely unfunded. And yeah, anyways, it was there and it was $5, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try because I was curious about it. It's vampires basically. I'm gonna show other fun stuff that I got there at Barnes Noble and Target and other stores I went to. I got some cute bookmarks there. I got this one, really cute, that says shoot for the moon. Even if you miss it, you will land among the stars. I thought it was so cute. And I got this one too, which is like a Celtic blessing. This is like so pretty. Got some bookmarks there. I was hoping to find like some Game of Thrones bookmarks, but I didn't find them. I just found like Twilight and Harry Potter, and yeah, but it's fine. I got these ones anyway. I also got this for the sci-fi fans. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, that's a little dolls for Star Wars. There's a little Darth Vader with his cape and everything, and Chewbacca with his purse here. You can barely see his eyes, but they're there. Yeah. And my favorite, Yoda. I always wanted a Yoda stuffed toy, and I have one. It's really small, but it's so cute. And I went mostly for the Yoda, but then I had to get the other ones because they look so cute. Another thing I got there was this awesome book bag. Says Barnes Noble Classics, and it has all these amazing classics written on it. And this is a really strong bag, guys. Like, I had to bring so many books. It was not all 8 of them in here. It was less than that, but it was filled with books, and I carried it like for a long time and a long way, and it held. It was really strong. So really good bag. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that was it. That was my awesome book haul, US edition, because I got all of these there. Oh, there's another one. Hold on there. Yeah, this one arrived through the mail a little bit before I left, and it's Destined by Aprilline Pike, and this is the conclusion to the Wing series, which I really love, and I can't wait to read this. And it's a really small book. I was expecting a little bit bigger, but I'm really excited to start this, which I won't because I am in the middle of several books already. But as soon as I can, I'm gonna read this one. And there's also 2 books that I got in the mail a little while back, and I just waited for this book haul to show. Is Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman, and I'm really in love with Neil Gaiman's writing style. And this was one of the books that I mostly wanted to read, because the synopsis sounded so freaking cool. But I didn't start this one yet, but it's very up on my to-be read list. And I also got The Graveyard Book, also by Neil Gaiman, and I'm halfway through this, so really loving it. It's really good. And I'm also still reading The Girl That Played with Fire and A Clash of Kings. Yeah, so guys, I'm not gonna do a wrap-up video for last month because it was pathetic. I just read 2 books. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till the end of this month, which I hope to have read more, and then I'll talk about the books in one video, because I was super busy and I didn't have time enough to read, and I really feel bad about that because my challenge is going really bad. I'm like 4 books behind according to Goodreads, and I have to keep up. Hope I have some free holidays in the future and I can read some more. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching my huge book haul, and I'll see you guys later.